Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back. Time to start another new game. Which shall be Plok. Let's get it going. It's a Super NES game that I've had my eye on for a while. That figured to make a good candidate for streaming. I've always liked the music in it because, well, the music's by Tim Follin, who is sort of the legendary video game composer. And this is pretty much the best game that he ever did music for, because he usually, for whatever reason, ended up doing music for kind of mediocre games or stuff that wasn't that good, like Pictionary. But he always did amazing music, but this seems to be the one time where the stars aligned and you get to do music on a game that was actually pretty fun, so... Apparently this game, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that it was a partial inspiration for Yoshi's Island, or I think primarily the art style of Yoshi's Island was inspired by this, and famously, of course, Shigeru Miyamoto was impressed by the sound in this game and thought that there was some sort of third-party thing added to the cartridge to get the Super NES to make music like that, so... Let's go to... Do I have a scene set up already for Super NES games? Yes, I do. There we go. Open. Let's open the Plok. And this should just pop right up, I think. This should count as the same window, since it's just the Super NES again. This should just work. Yep, it works. Yep, we got it. Love the music. Plok is cursed. I don't know what's cursed about this. Look at this and tell me what's cursed, Biss. Is the stream title okay? Or like, does it say I'm playing the right game? Plok mad. Good. On my end, it still, for whatever reason, still says zombie. I love this music. Are we getting random lag? It's just a Super NES game. I'm gonna make the window smaller. Doesn't need to be this big. I don't know what's with the lag. I thought I solved that issue, because I thought it was just that I had accidentally Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver still running in the background, but I fixed that. Oh yeah, we have the screw attack from Metroid, I see. So yeah, so the gimmick in Plok is that he throws his arms and legs. and then like and they'll just sort of bounce along on the ground with no legs. Alright, let's figure out how this works. Look at that walking animation. Okay, you can't jump on enemies. Look at him do the walk. I love this. Right off the bat, this is good stuff. And those trees are indeterminately inappropriate looking. Need to figure out what's causing the lag. Hey, this isn't my flag. I like this music too. What a strange world that he lives in though, it's with the giant needles and stuff. Oh, I see you got like a taller jump. This game has got all luck, yes it does. Well, I've got my tablet charging. If I need be, I can do the chat on my tablet. I think that I think running these games just for whatever reason takes up a lot of CPU, and so having extra CPU used by in-level messages. What's going on? Let's get it so that the only thing is the chat. Oh, that's an enemy. Oh, whoa. No, I didn't just say oh, whoa. You are mistaken. I need to get this figured out. There's a strategy here. Why does he have like a picture of Plok on a sign on his head? Diddled again? Excuse me? Flag has a mind of its own. Oh! Is the stream stuck? I guess if you hear me say that, then it's not. Whoops. Game's not easy. Not stuck, okay. What is this? What? What? Windows, please. This is not the time. Bonus Plok. Is it supposed to go like that? Something is just majorly wrong with how this game is running. I'm gonna need to... I'll probably... It's gotta just be that I'm running browser. Oh, I was almost there. I don't know what else could be causing such severe issues. Yeah, I want to get up there again. I'm not pleased with how this game is running. It's an SNES game, it should be fine. I mean, I just ran Zombie just fine. A game from 2015, and HD 3D models, and... Love this song. I want to listen to this for a second before I go grab my tablet and see if I can fix these performance issues. I love it. Am I going to have to employ my own saves for this? Seems like it. I want to have continues that aren't just from the beginning of the game. I think I'm going to have to employ the use of my own saving. Yeah, yeah, this lag is really bugging me, so let's get that figured out. I will be right back for one moment to go grab my tablet so we can switch to chat on there. Because I can run these games just fine when I'm not streaming and don't have, you know, other windows open. Save state will be that one. Load state will be that one. Using the triggers for that. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this set up so that hopefully we no longer have weird performance issues. Alright, Chrome. And I want chat. And we close this window. Alright, let's see if we do better now. I got chat on my tablet now. The tablet. Okay, instantly much better. It was the web browser causing issue. That might mean if I try to stream retro games with a co-host, there might be nothing I can do to fix that because I have to run Discord, obviously, to have somebody else on the stream. Well, so Plok's entire mission is just to get a stream, or to get the flag. He's just trying to get his flag. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it better now. And now that the lag is gone, it's actually easier to play the game too. I didn't realize how much it was just like slowing down my inputs and everything too. Is this a secret? I don't like that secret. This is a cool game. The stream is a good way to check out retro games that I haven't played before. Okay, we've saved. I wonder if I can change it so that, whoops, the little notification about a save doesn't show up on stream, or just on the screen. Yeah, I didn't know Plok could become a hunter. Until I started playing. Let's make him a hunter again. Okay, so I've learned my lesson. If I want to stream Super NES games, I have to use my tablet for the chat and not run the chat in a separate window on the computer. Bonus Plok. Ouch. And those logs are really something. At least it's a nice feeling platformer. I wonder if I can destroy the logs with this. Yes, I can. I don't know why I didn't try that. This is making me mad. What kind of a voice do you think Plok would have? I'm not sure what voice Plok would have. Whoa. Game's got some things going on, doesn't it? The weird, strange, surreal world of Plok. You sound like Michael Rosen. I don't know if I can do a Michael Rosen impression. Haribo. I could just like say things in his cadence. Hey, I recognize those. Oh, is this a Mario reference? That's kind of cute. If someone is making a fool out of Plok, then they're gonna pay. Skronked. Oops! That face he makes when he gets killed. Oh, I didn't learn my lesson from previous time that happened, did I? Probably should save before I run out of lives and have to go back. Oh, I tried to avoid it, but couldn't. At least you get extra lives from the seashells. Not sure why you collect seashells in this game, but whatever. I'm not sure about the reasoning for anything in this game so far. Oh, come on. What? Oh, I've bound that wrong. Load this state. Let's restore that. Sorry, I just found that wrong. Whoa. There, I did it. kind of cheap though, because how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to jump off of it there unless you like get scringled at least once? That's always kind of annoying game design. Is if you can't avoid it the first time. You know. Personally, I never like that. Things that are unavoidable without prior knowledge of how it works. I think it should always be possible the first try. Even if it's hard the first try, it should always at least be doable. Employing use of my own saves. Otherwise, you have to start over from the beginning of the game every time, as far as I can tell. Which is obnoxious. You wouldn't expect a game like Plok to be so, draconian. But there you go. I mean, I guess even the original Mario was like that. The heck was that? Okay, what was that? That was weird. Was my desktop background changing again? Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't use save states to cheat in games, other than like I'm not using it to just like give myself extra checkpoints during the level. I just use it to just give myself, well in this case, to give myself saves in general. Which I think is fair. And I don't mind doing. Because my goal is just to play through this game. Whoops. No. Oh, come on. Not to become perfect at it or whatever. So, I just want to see the whole game and I want to stream it. So, giving myself checkpoints that is. This stream would take forever and be kind of boring if it was just me replaying the same stages over and over all the time. At least that's what I think. I mean, I'm already replaying the same stage repeatedly here though, so at least it's not like a whole bunch I have to go through repeatedly, you know. Yeah, I am enjoying this. It is cute and silly and very strange, and I like it. And great music too. Can't forget that part. What, you really take damage though. That's for sure. Damage? Yeah, you take that. I'm just gonna stay on this time. You can collect them with your limbs. Wow! I'll get it. And then you'll be proud of me. Everyone will be proud of me once I get past this stage, right? Everyone proud of me. So much proud. Oh, come on. Oh well, at least I had the invincibility thing. Nice of those enemies to give me that. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. Oh, oh. I need to get it together. I also forget to attack those enemies at the beginning sometimes. In which case I just forfeit the whole run and just start over immediately. Down to 1 health again already. I don't like my chances at this. Come on! His idle animation is interesting. He's like, taking deep breaths all the time. There! The exit was right there the whole time. Oh, oh, oh! What does that even say? This game reminds me of Commander Keen. I haven't played that game, but I've seen it. And I can kind of get that. This better be my real flag or I don't know what I'll do. This better be it. Also, how's the game volume? Is it a little quiet? Looks a little quiet. This looks about better. Interesting pause screen. Bonus Plok, that's what I needed. Oh, come on! It's not fair! Those are gonna get me every time, aren't they? Oh no! This is what kind of a game Plok is. Plok showing its true colors. Surprise logs. I don't know how I get past this thing! I guess that's one way. You can't beat him, jump over. The fish! Everything is deadly to Plok. You ever think about that in games like this? Well, why is everything kill you? Why is everything out to get you? God, please. Those logs roll uphill. Yeah, there's that too. I didn't even think of that. They accelerate uphill. Did you see that? They get like faster as they go up the hill. At least the levels are pretty short. I guess that's how they compensate for the levels being short, is they're packed full of difficulty. Please, I beg of you to do not. The curse of Plok. I told you Plok was cursed. But what's cursed about Plok, Biss? You never explained. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew he was gonna get me. I just knew it. God, please. I'm trying to avoid, like, it doesn't look like it, but I'm trying my hardest to not get hit by those now that I know that they're coming. And it's again, it's that same thing I complained about of, you know, give me things, like, give me a chance. Like, you can't avoid those unless you know they're coming. The first time you're gonna get hit by them. And subsequent times you get hit by them too, just because they're so fast. I'm trying. Oh, look. Oh, this must be what you're supposed to do. Well, no, not even that was quite exactly what I was supposed to do. I'm down to 1 health. Is this the Super NES Dark Souls? God, both games I played today got compared to Dark Souls. We played the Dark Souls of zombie games, and now we're playing the Dark Souls of Super NES games, of Super NES platformers. Oh, come on. Again, those trees look vaguely inappropriate. Like, they look inappropriate, but not in a way you can determine as to why exactly. This has gone beyond a joke. Great warrior Plok, break the curse. Yoo-hoo, over here Plok, come and get it. I don't like the look of those things. It's you Bobbins brothers who are behind all these shenanigans. My grandpappy warned me about you. You'll never get your flag back, Plok. He'll stamp you out for good. The trees do look weird and fleshy. This music versus Bobbins bro. Bobbin bros. Are they like hurting each other? Wait, these are things. Listen to how serious this music is. This could almost be a Halloween stream with music like that. You weren't gonna say anything because you thought you were being weird about the trees? Oh no, no, those trees are... You notice. There's something wrong with the trees, for sure. What are they shooting at me? Teeth? How many teeth do they have that they can just shoot them like this? This is gonna take some tries, isn't it? Well, that was worse. This is gonna take some doing. I think I have to specifically hit them in the face. Or if you could call that a face. In the mouth. They have less health than me, but... it's certainly harder to get rid of it than it is for them to get rid of my health. Harder for me to get rid of their health than it is for me to get rid of their health. Does Plok like have some other moves I'm like not realizing or something? Doesn't seem like it. I did better the first try. Whoops. Oh, I want to get a look at that tree. Yeah, there's something about that tree that looks wrong. Something about that tree does not look right. Boy. Imagine trying to beat this without having my checkpoint there. Okay, this game, trying to play this game the way it was meant would really be something. Am I just missing something about Plok's abilities or something? Is this an attack? No. This is not that's definitely not an attack. Or is it really just this tough? Guess I gotta slow down and be more careful. Yeah, that's it. I just have to slow down. Take it easy. This game is... oh dang, listen to this music. This music is... dang, this is Tim Follin for you. Oh! I love this music though. Yeah, this game has never been re-released in any form. It was released on Super NES and that's it. People have been wanting them to put this on the Super NES Online on for Nintendo Switch. That'd be cool. I don't know if they would be. I think this is one of those things where it's like nobody owns it anymore, like the company's maybe gone or something like that. And so ownership of this is like indeterminate. So to get the rights to put it on anything is like weird. I don't know. You get weird things with older games like that sometimes. Older games from smaller companies, and then the company goes away, and then like somebody owns it, but nobody really knows who or how to find it, and the process for that is like more than somebody like Nintendo would think was worth to try and put it on their service, probably. I started restarting before I even die at this point, because I know I'm just screwed and I'm not gonna make it. I had a good strategy going there for a bit until I started taking hits. And then it wasn't a good strategy anymore. Yeah, who knows if it's easy to find who owns Plok or what. I don't know. My guess is that it's kind of in limbo, probably. Would be a reason why it's never seen a re-release. And the IP has never been used again or anything. I mean, there's some interesting things going on here. It'd be cool to see them again in something else, like a modern Plok game or something. But, yeah, who knows? What if I bought the rights to Plok? There's a button to release Hornets. Which button could that be? I mean, if you have any available, X. Well, X is usually just this. I assume I don't have any Hornets available. So I just gotta do this the old-fashioned way. But this is really tough for a first boss, isn't it? Especially if it is assumed that you're going to do it all in one go, like all the levels and the boss, without any checkpoints. That's really tough. I almost had it. Remember, I beat them one time. I beat one of them, and then I almost beat the other guy, but then I got killed. You can see I'm doing damage to them. I just have to slow down and be careful. I managed it one time, but I've sort of lost it. If you're supposed to do... Could you imagine having this game as a kid in the 90s? They expected more out of children. Well, I mean, obviously, this is sort of a kid's game. Young adult, maybe. But they really expected a lot out of kids with video games back then. Which, of course, people who grew up with these things then say, like, oh, games are supposed to be like that. They made them too easy now, but maybe they've made them more accessible. Like, not everybody was like that. Well, and the other thing is, you know, when you're a kid, like, Plok would be the only game you had, probably, and so you'd spend hours playing just Plok, and eventually you'd get it figured out, just because you spent so much time with it, but, you know, people forget the adult perspective where, you know, you don't have a weekend where all you have to do is just sit there, and you don't have weekends or just all day after school to just sit there and play a game and do nothing else. And play just the one game. Like, obviously you get good at it doing that, but as an adult, you know, you don't have the time anymore, so things like this become less excusable. Like, this is just I don't know if this was even excusable back at the time. I don't know enough about Plok. Well, I know Plok got good reviews. So maybe it was. And I mean, if you grew up with that or you played it a lot, you'd get good enough to do it all in one shot, but... I'm not sure it's reasonable to expect everyone to do that. To commit that much time to your game, you know? Because when you make a game, what you're asking people to do is... Oh, there we got one of them. You're asking people to make a commitment to your game. And you gotta think about, you know... People gotta be... People gotta be willing to give your game that commitment. You have to make sure that, you know, they're willing. And you're not just sort of like forcing things from them that they don't want to do. That's the thing I think about as game developer a lot. Like in Pizza Time Explosion, I had it just so that, well, first I had it just so that getting a high score was the way you unlock each of the circuits in it. And tried to make them reasonable to where, like, people who aren't very good at the game to begin with can still, like, unlock stuff in a reasonable amount of time. But even that, like, for some players it was still too high, so I realized, you know what, I'll make it so that just, if you keep playing the game a lot, if you really want to make the commitment to it, I will reward that as well, and you can unlock them just from playing the circuits a lot and just practicing, and reward you for practicing and committing to the game. For you know, showing that you want to put the time in to play it and enjoy it. I want to reward that, as opposed to just, you have to be this good at the game to experience all of it, you know? You have to be exactly this good to play. I didn't want to make a game like that. Until you get to the endless mode, then it is like that, just to have a thing that specifically rewards people who want to be like that, too, so it's got both. And I think that's a good system. Ah, poop. Either way, your struggles are rewarded. Your work does not go unrewarded. Unlike this game, I feel. I don't know. This is a bit much for first boss, and as I keep mentioning, required to just do this all in one go. You have to get through all those stages and beat these guys without losing all your lives. Difficulty for difficulty's sake is bad. Yeah, I think so. I mean, for my game, of course, it's a little bit different too, because it's an arcade-style game. And arcade games have sort of a specific way that they do difficulty. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't want our Plok streams to end with the first boss, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I've gotten close. I've just gotta kinda figure out a good pattern. I do like that my arms come back, and as they're flying back to me, they can hit them on the rebound as well. God, I love this music though. This music is making me stay. The Tim Follin music has a power. Has that power. Okay, got one. Got him! Finally! Good grief. Plonk on. Plonk continue. Plok continue. Haha, what a piece of cake. Oh really? Grandpappy would be proud of me. Look at that face. Super bonus. Oh, he got the correct flag finally. That was a fine day's work. Nobody's gonna mess with my flags again. Imagine how much longer it would take to beat that boss if you couldn't just try again immediately like that, and you had to wait through all of those stages between tries at the boss. It would slow down practicing it so much. That's something I notice a lot with difficult parts in games. is an important thing is sort of time between tries. The shorter the amount of time between getting to try again, the easier it is to practice. Which makes sense. Less time for your muscle memory to wear out. They get hung up? Why would I want them to hang? Why would I want this? You know what, I forgot to save at the beginning of the stage. I'll just save here. Who are you? What the heck? The heck is that? So there's enemies and... God, I love this song. This is so good. Listen to this. Can you believe this is on the Super NES and it's got music that sounds like this? Sounds like Sega CD almost. It's reminding me of Sonic CD music. So good. I just want to sit here and listen to the music for a second. Listen to that. You love me nerding out about the music. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a fan of Tim Follin. Listen to that. That's so good. And Tim Follin, when he was doing this music, he was really young too. Like, I think he was in his teens when he started. Like, he was like... I don't remember exactly how old it was. I want to say like 16 or something like that when he started. And at this point he would have been maybe early 20s? He would have been my age, I think, doing this. He was just like a wizard with these sound chips. I think he started out doing stuff for the Commodore 64, which was similarly impressive. Like, I think there was a game where, like, half the game's, like, ROM, half the file size of the game was just his music. And, like, that was, like, all the file space they had for music, or for sound at all, was just one song. Because he did put so much into it. God, I love this song. It's so good. I like when it kicks in like that. Apparently, famously, or as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm not sure if everyone heard it, who's here now, but apparently famously Shigeru Miyamoto was very impressed by this game. By the music and also just or the art design as well. And it was apparently an inspiration. It was apparently an inspiration for Yoshi's Island. If that is to be believed. I like the water. It's an interesting look. Oh, I see. It saved that I have bought those frogs. Oh! Gotta figure out how to fight this thing. Oh, I see. Hanging them up causes this thing. Oh, everyone that I hang up causes this thing to stay a little bit longer. That's a weird mechanic. This game's weird. This is a weird game. I don't know who came up with this stuff or how, but there you go. I'm having fun checking this out. This is a good day, good stream day. 2 games I'm really enjoying. I've been told by some people that they really like how I seem to just enjoy all the stuff I play on my stream. Or they like watching me enjoy things. That's always kinda... it's always nice to hear. It's nice in the first place to hear that people enjoy the streams, but I like that that's specifically an aspect that they enjoy, is that just that I'm having fun. I don't think I've really streamed a game that I didn't like, other than possibly some stuff on some of the little showcases I do of fan games or what have you. Fan games or my Steam library showcase I did, or clean out, where I just played a bunch of stuff from my Steam library that I'd never played before. There was a few clunkers in there, but otherwise, yeah, it's all pretty much. I enjoy the things that I end up streaming. Look at that walk animation. Look at him go. Look at that Plok. Look at him Plok. Ouch. I'm supposed to go up there. Thank you, helpful arrow. How am I supposed to get past that dude, though? Also, I don't know what these things floating around my face are. Oh, that's the hornet. Oh, okay. I forgot. Or when you told me to press X earlier, I forgot that I'm using... Forgot that I'm using controller that has those buttons reversed. This is Y that you press to do that, okay. And A to jump, or no, B to jump. Reversed. Let's try this. Huh. That's how you do it. Oh, I see, and that's why it gives you more over here, so that you can scringus. Once you go over here. You only seem to be able to get one at a time, though. Figure out how to get up over there. Okay, let's see where the arrow points me now. That way. Aha! This is a longer level than we've had previously. Alright, Arrow, tell me where to bring Plok. Tell me where to Plok next. Where shall I Plok now? Come on, Plok. Or Arrow, I mean. Down this way. Whoa. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, I need to be careful. I need to Plok more carefully. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Bad move. That's bad move. Let's... You know what? Let's push the egg this way so that... Looks like a Yoshi egg, though, doesn't it? I guess Yoshi... Oh, I guess Yoshi doesn't have a patent on eggs with colored spots on them. Yoshi didn't get the patent on his eggs. Didn't get that egg patent. Patented Yoshi eggs! Old family recipe! Oops. Please. Plok. There we go. Work with me here, Plok. There we go. Why do I have to kill these two-legged frogs anyway? Okay, let's wait for Arrow. That's right, Arrow is going to show up. You'll have to tell me later, Biss, or you'll have to tell Arrow later that that she's in this game. Come on, Arrow. Arrow features heavily in Plok. He's an important character in the game. Somebody's told me about Plok in response to me streaming this. It's a really neat game with incredibly good music, believe you me, but expect this game to also be tough as nails. Yep, that's what I'd say so far. I'm just putting the stream announcement out again. I can't see the chat at the moment, so if anybody's saying anything, it's probably gonna get lost, so hold off with your comments until I'm back. They're probably going to get lost to time while I'm in another window. Oh no, looks like we're good. Okay, it was like down. Not into the water, you doofus. You spingus. Okay, Arrow, where do I go? Up. How to go up? Why is Plok like this? Like what? I don't know why Plok is like this, he's just Plok. How do I... What? You what now? Yes, I hate to tell you this, but this hornet... It looks like your character Rose, but as a hornet. With the hair, the red hair, looks like. Okay, obviously I gotta try and figure out how to get up there first, so that I don't get Spingus on the way there with it as the last one I gotta get. Maybe it's gotta be somewhere here over here. Maybe I've not fully explored. I see Hornet, I'll be sure to give opinion. It's on the screen right now. There it is flying around, the little bitty Hornet. See the red hair on it? Round red hair. Maybe it's somewhere over here. Oh! 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 Look! I understand now. Oh, I'm right. I thought you would take offense to it somehow, but I'm glad that it was not an offensive observation. I see what works now. I see what cooks. You do take offense often. True statement has never been said. Come on, Hornet, go skronk that thing. I don't know how you're I do not understand how you're expected to get through there, but okay. I'm kind of missing something. Thought maybe he has a charge move or something? No. No such thing. Just have to get the frog thing over there, and then send the Hornet over there to attack that, and then it will also attack that thing, incidentally. Yeah, see. Aw, poop, I messed that up. Come on. Dang. Just really book it over there. Yeah, this game sure ain't easy. My friend said it's hard as nails, he wasn't kidding. There's two of them. Two of them. Well, we're making progress. At least in figuring out how to do this. If nothing else. This is the longest level so far. The longest single level. All the single levels. Plok might be harder than Blasphemous. Calling it now. I mean, Blasphemous wasn't that hard, to be honest. So, not that hard for it to be harder than Blasphemous. I mean, Blasphemous did, well, okay, well... The boss in this game didn't take me an hour, so Blasphemous is harder, I think. We'll see if there's an hour-long boss in this game. We're not that far in the game yet, so who knows. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck down there. This sure isn't easy. This is not easy. Sometimes games just be like this. I don't know how you expected to do that. It's just total scringus. Okay. Here we go. I'm not sure what that item is. Oh, that's health. Oh, there's so many of these little dudes. At least I got this cool music to keep me company. I want that. Thank you. Got it. Ah! Okay, well, let's do the other stuff first so I don't have to come back. I've learned my lesson on that. This game is tougher than Zombie, though, for sure. No kidding on that one. Of the games I played today, this one is the hard one. I didn't want to fall down there. I don't know why I fell down there. I didn't want to send out my Hornet yet. Press X to Hornet. Why? I swear I'll get this game figured out. Or the stage, that is. This might be the last stage I do, though. We'll start on the next one, I think, if I get this done reasonably soon. Because I only want to... I ended up streaming Zombie for longer than I thought, so this will only be like an hour and a half. At most. And I know for next time to just stream it on my... or to just use my tablet for the chat right off the bat. Alright, you froggin'. There we go. I'm gonna call those froggins. Those froggin' frogs. That's what they be. I'm gonna go over here because it gives you health. And I can use that quite dearly at the moment. Gosh dang it! Well, wasted. Wasted opportunity. Wasted. Crap. Crapola. Ah, poop. Ah, crust buckets. Crust monkeys. There we go. There we go. Wrong jump. I'll get it. Just hold on. I swear. Hold on. We got this. We got this, I swear. There. Thank goodness. I'm hoping that I can get a life. That would be real nice right about now. Come here. Oh! That was the noise I just made. Well, people who like to see me get frustrated, this is a good one for you then. Who like it when I make strange distressed noises. Here's a game for you. When you're streaming, there's always people who come to watch just because they like to watch you suffer. They find it amusing when you get frustrated. Pretty sure that's just all streamers have their audience members who enjoy that aspect of their streams. There we go. Get him settle into that hole. Right in the middle. Look at him jiggle. And then of course, there's people who like to watch you just fool around with silly things like that. Alright, let's see if I can manage to get help. There we go. Alright, let's wait for this to get out of the way. I could have gone, but I don't want to risk it. Okay. I think this is the time we do it. I think I got it this time. Time for the Hornet to get that one. There we go. Really? How am I supposed to... Fine. Fine. There's more health along the way here, I remember, so not all is lost. Oof. That was a tough one. Alright, give me my arm back. Got him. There's the flag. Sweet. Ouch. Okay, let's not scronkle. Yes! Yes! Thank goodness. Phew! I showed them fleas who's boss. So those are fleas, not frogs, huh? Could've fooled me. It's gonna be tough, but I'll get my island back if it takes me all day. Alright, one more stage. At least we'll make an attempt at it. Sleepy Dale. Oh, it's another one of these. I have a feeling we won't be finishing this stage on the stream. Look at him stroll. Oh, I get scringled by those bees, huh? Go get my arm back. This game has some wild level design and I love it, yeah. It certainly does, doesn't it? I would agree with you on that statement. All this crap going on. And listen to this music again. This music just really goes. The music is powerful. Powerful Plok music. Isn't this? How is this Super NES music? Oh, those drums. Like, just think about just think about other games that were on this system, like Super Mario World. Think about how the music in that game sounded. And then compare that to this. I mean, Super Mario World had good music, but I mean, compared to this, it just sounds like really simple. Phone was just on a whole other level when it came to this stuff. This music is up there with Donkey Kong Country Trilogy soundtrack. Yeah. Also, hello. I wonder if this is I wonder if this game is the one that like showed the people who made Donkey Kong Country like what was possible to be done on the Super NES with like samples and such. Saw someone streaming Plok and just had to watch. Nice. This is my first time ever playing this. I've just well, I've always enjoyed the music. And then I watched a little bit of footage of the game and thought it looked cute. So I had to check it out. I'm Hunter now. game is so silly. Oh, I'm about to get destroyed though. It's definitely an experience, yeah. It's really hard too. I've been using I've been giving myself my own checkpoints at the starts of each level because yeah. I just want to see the whole game as opposed to have to play by its rules entirely and start from the beginning every time I game over. I wasn't really too hot on that idea, so... And use save states for your first playthrough, yeah. I think this is a fair game to do that with. That's the only time I use save states, is just... I don't know what that was about, but okay. That was interesting. I'd say the disc got stuck, but obviously there's no disc here. Yeah. The only time I use save states is on old games like this that have very draconian game overs. Like I would never, when I played Earthbound, I would have never wanted to play that without save states because of just how awful game overs are in that. Let's go ahead and save right there. Like you can get set back like 45 minutes or so with a game over in Earthbound. And I was not down for that, so I used save states in Earthbound just to get away from having to have game overs. But otherwise I really liked Earthbound. I think a game like that done nowadays would not have a system like that. Yeah, a second playthrough of Earthbound, you kind of have things down a little bit better and you're much less likely to get defeated, I'd think. I can't get over there, there's probably another switch I have to hit somewhere. Can't get over this music, it's so good. Just doesn't quit. I think let's try something. That's not what I wanted to try. There you go. Wait, that's not where I wanted to be either. Over here, this is where I wanted. I think maybe... No, there's no way to do that jump. Never mind. Go away, bee. Okay, let's try... I know this guy from Mugen and Salty Bet. Plok. I know what Mugen is, but I don't know what the other thing you mentioned was. Well, we're down to only a foot. And now nothing. But we become Hunter. Fix that. This brings them back. I don't know what Salty Bet is, so I've never heard of that. But I have heard of Mugen, of course. Because I had a friend in high school who used to play with that in class, like on his laptop in the like drawing class or whatever. When we were done with drawings, we'd just mess around with. We didn't actually play it. We just pick characters and have the CPU do them just so we could have weird battles play out. Like the Terminator versus whoever or something like that. Oh, Salty Bet is a thing where oh, that is Mugen. Oh, okay. They stream CPU tournaments and you can bet on them. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's basically what we did, sans the betting. We just did. Oh. Well, I was just a fool. I could have just shot through that. And that would have saved a lot of time. Bonus Plok, cool. Oh wait, I can have so many of these. Hey, flag got. Hey, I did it. Let's get out of here. Look at him bounce. Oh no, this is not time to get bead. Alright, let's just go back up. We're good. These like shag carpet 2 platforms are a lot. Ta-da! Look at that little face he's got. What a beautiful sight. Nearly home now. No dirty flea better be living in my house. You dirty flea. Plok's house. Alright, we have saved. Alright. How long have we been going now? Yeah, about an hour and a half. That's what I thought. I got one more stage then, so that's good. How do I do this? There we go. Yeah. Plok is a US registered trademark. Wait, what year was this again? Let's do that. 1993. Okay, same year as Doom. Yeah, that's Plok. I will be back with more of Plok and of Zombie, the 2 games I streamed today, on Saturday. And also, I'll have to see, I think I might be doing a stream with Biss tonight, if I have time. I think I have time, it's just a Monday. Or no, excuse me, it's a Tuesday. So yeah. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Just listening to some of this music as we end the stream. Thanks for streaming, yeah, you're welcome. This is a good one today. Let me rename this to Plok, so I know what this is later. And next time I will just stream, I will do the chat from my tablet right off the bat so that we don't have weird lag issues with the game again. Yeah, I hope you'll be back on Saturday for more of this and more of Zombie, which were both very fun, and I look forward to streaming more of. God, I love this music. Just like want to dance. Yeah, and then also maybe something with Biss today. So, yeah, thanks for watching. That's what we got coming up. Oh yeah, after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming after I get done with these 2 games though. I've got various things. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna do the new ukulele game. I want to stream that next month. And I was thinking about doing Mario Party Advance. I'll see about that. That's a game I grew up with and would like to check out again. And streaming it would be a good way to do that. So yeah, I will see you again soon.